Hello and welcome back to another session of algorithm and flowcharts. In previous session, we have already discussed what is an algorithm, rules for writing algorithm, and few examples of writing an algorithm. In today's session, we will be discussing about what is a flowchart, symbols of flowcharts and their functions, few guidelines for making a flowchart, and examples of flowchart. So let's begin. Flowcharting is a process of solving problems and reaching a solution using diagrams or symbols. A flowchart shows the flow of the program or instructions. It is a pictorial representation of the steps of algorithm to solve a problem. Flowchart helps in finding the errors in different phases of programs. To make a flowchart, we need several boxes, or you can say few symbols which are used or which are connected with another with the help of flow lines. And these lines show direction in which the flowchart or the program has to flow. Flowchart is a good way to communicate the details of the task with others. It acts as a blueprint guiding for the programmer. Now, let's see and discuss about the symbols of the flowcharts. The first one is an oval shape. Its meaning is to start or stop the flowchart. The second one is a rectangular shape. It consists of a process. The third one is a parallelogram which shows input and output of a flowchart. The diamond shape is for decision making. The circle is for connector. These are the flow lines. These arrows are known as the flow lines. And the last two are used for loop flowcharts. Let's discuss the first five first. An oval shaped symbol is used at the beginning and ending of the flowchart. Next is a parallelogram symbol which is used for accepting inputs and giving the result or the output. Third is a rectangular symbol which is used for writing the instructions and for doing the calculations. Fourth is a diamond shaped symbol which is used to display the comparison and helps in taking a decision. These four arrows work as flow lines and they indicate the direction of the program. The last is a circle shaped symbol connected with all these four flow lines, and this is known as a connector which connects one flowchart with another. There are few guidelines for making a flowchart. We need to keep these guidelines while creating or making a flowchart. Before drawing a flowchart, it is better to do the following task. The basic task is you have to write an algorithm before making a flowchart. Then the direction of the flow of flowchart should be from left to right or from top to bottom. Only one flow line should enter, that means should start, or exit, that means stop from a process. Only one flow line should enter a decision symbol, but two flow lines, one for each possible answer, yes or no, when we are applying any condition, should exit from decision symbol. Only one flow line will exit from start and one will enter in end of algorithm. Multiple flows can be joined to one flow using connector symbol. It is useful to test the validity of the flowchart by passing through it with a simple test data. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind that all the symbols have some or the other function, and they should be kept in a proper order. It is not like that you are keeping start at the beginning and in between you will place stop. No. Once you are completed making a flow chart, once you have completed making a flow chart, you have to make it very clear that all symbols are arranged in a proper manner. Let's see an example of a flow chart now. This is an algorithm to add two numbers. Step 1 is start. Step 2 is take two numbers. Step 3 is add the two numbers. Step 4 is print the result. And step 5 is stop. Now let's see how we can change or how we can transform these algorithm into. Now observe this example where the first shape and the last shape is an oval symbol, which is known as a terminator box. That means when you are starting creating a flowchart, you need to fix these 2 points as start and stop, and you are going to use only these oval shaped symbols for beginning and ending the flowchart. Next is your input output box, which is represented by a parallelogram, and it is used to show the input or output operation in the flowchart. As we have to take two numbers here, we are adding the two numbers here, so we need to input two numbers. Then the next one is your instruction box or processing box. It is rectangle in shape and it is used to write the process, and the processes we need to add these two numbers. So we have given a formula over here. Then the last again is an output box, a processing box. That means you have to display a sum, and then here you will be stopping your flowchart. Let's see another example. In this flowchart, if you notice, it has two extra shapes on the right hand side, right? Now why we are using these two extra shapes? Because this flowchart has loops. It will check the condition and then it will give the output. Start the flowchart, lamp does not work. First condition is we will check whether the lamp is plugged into the electricity. If no, you have to plug in the lamp. If yes, then bulb will burn out. What you have to do? You have to replace the bulb. If it is not, then you have to repair a lamp and stop the flowchart. This is a loop flowchart. It will check the condition first and then it will see where the flowchart or the program will flow. I hope this much is clear to each and every one of you. In the next class, I will show you more examples. Thank you.